guys, what's up? It's Matt with 86 Gaming. We're going to be taking a look at EVGA's Torq X5. It's a 6400 DPI mouse with programmable buttons, LED lights, and all that good fancy stuff. I'm excited to get it out of the box, take a look at it, especially because it's pretty affordable and it seems really nice. And it's going to go well with the other workstation computer, as we've been looking for a decent mouse for that. So let's take a look at it. We'll see what's under the hood, what sensor it uses, what type of switches. We'll look into all of that, and I'll let you know if I think that it's anything that's worth it or not. As you can tell right now, I haven't quite taken it out of the box to do anything, but we're about to find out. So really quick, out of the box, we got a little accessory pouch that comes with things like a little card here with some other language stuff on it. And a little quick launch how-to thing that has pictures of it, diagrams, things like that inside of it. And I also thought this was funny because I was just having a dumb moment. I opened it up and I pulled this out and it looked like, I was like, why did they give me a smiley face sticker? Clearly it's replacement Teflon feet, and like that's kind of a standard with a lot of these gaming mice will come with replacement Teflon feet. But I had to look at it for a minute and I was like, what a weird smiley face sticker. Why is that EVGA's new thing? But no, of course not. But anyways, so let's take a look at it. Something I should mention that Laura had noticed about it too is it's kind of a pearly white, so it's kind of got that mother of pearl look to it, especially in the light, and it's kind of nice. I like it. It's not just your generic white, it's just a clean, almost really light silver white. So let's plug it in and check it out. This mouse for the price is loaded. On EVGA's own website, it's about a $54, $55 mouse, which is a price I can agree with because it ranks up there with mice at that price range. However, right now I'm finding it everywhere for about $20 to $21, and I'd be a fool not to share that with people. It's an ambidextrous mouse, which means whether you're left-handed or right-handed, you can use the mouse with both forward and back buttons on either side of the mouse itself. It's a very pretty silvery white color, which what I mentioned before, she noticed it's more of a mother of pearl color. You've got DPI on the fly, so you can swap through and see what you're on. Now, not only can you see it on the mouse, there's a cool thing I'll show you later where you can see it on the screen itself via the software, the Unleash software, and it's just something that's really cool. The scroll wheel was a little tough to play with there, like go up and down, but overall it's not terribly bad. It's got good depression. That's another thing, depression actuation is really great with this mouse. Whether you claw grip it or you have a big hand like me and just rest your whole hand on it, it is a little bit small, but everything is great. It's got great button feedback pushing. I will say that the side buttons probably could have been a little better. They're a little tough. On the bottom we have a profile swapper, so you can swap between the profiles you set up. However many profiles you're able to set up, I think it's 5 or 6. Whoever needs that many, I don't know. I don't personally ever use more than 1, maybe 2 profiles for certain things. The LED lights on it are actually really pretty. They don't look cheap or anything. The whole construction overall was just great. I did a little bit of gaming on Paladins and I just really enjoyed it. Just when you're dealing with things like this, the high-end Omron switches, it really does make a difference, I think. There's Ooooh switches, which sometimes are hit or miss. When you're making a depression, you'll notice sometimes you might miss a click or something with cheaper mice. But they really went all out, I think, using the sensor they used, which also features an EVGA ADNS lens. EVGA and PixArt are the same company. PixArt bought them years ago, if you didn't know that. Just all in all, just a great feel, and it's really high-quality feeling mouse. And it weighs in about 185, I almost said 185, but 85 grams. It's just really comfortable mouse to use, and it's something that I would definitely recommend if you're looking for a new mouse, especially at the price that it is now. Now I have a bigger hand, so putting my hand on it was a little more of a challenge to kind of encompass it. You see that honking beast of a Zeus over there. That's what I'm used to using, and you know, regardless of how big your hand is, I think you'll find it pretty comfortable all in all. Just the light weight of it too makes it nice and easy to move around. Getting into the GUI a little bit. Now this was kind of a blind taste test. I didn't really study it before I went to look in it, but you can see down there, you've got the right hand and the left hand. You can swap through, you can program. If you've got a macros program to your keyboard, you can pick whatever key that does for whatever setting, and you can set that macro to the mouse as well. That's something that's pretty cool, and it's actually a very intuitive software. Unleash is actually, this is my first time I think looking at it, and I think they did a great job encompassing all the features and just the ways that you can look at it. I wish it was a little bit bigger. Granted, we're looking at a 4K monitor here, but I wish it was a little bit bigger and a little easier to navigate without so many tiny buttons. The wheel at the top there, as I'll try to mess with later, kind of messed with me too. but you can set from 125 to 500 to 1000 hertz polling, which is pretty cool. A lot of programmable mice will have this feature as is, and we encompass a few things with that. Now, we don't have a gold-plated connector with the USB, by the way. As you probably saw in the B-roll, it's a dark gunmetal-y looking nickel-plated USB cable, and it's also a braided cable, which is nice. The whole feel and aesthetic to the mouse just makes you feel like you got more than what you paid for when you purchase it at the price point that they're selling it for now. It should also be noted that it's fully customizable RGB color scheme. So anyways, going back to this GUI a little bit, it's a lot to look through. You see what I'm kind of pointing out there at the bottom is, as we're swapping things, that's their OSD, or on-screen display video, so that you can see what your DPI is, what profile you're on. As you swap it, even if that's minimized or in a game or something like that, it'll tell you this is what DPI setting you're on, and that is just a really cool feature to me. And honestly, I can't think. It might be in other things. Synapse might support it, or Hera might support it, but I've actually not seen that really implemented anywhere. If you have, comment down below. Let me know what else that's in, because when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's just freaking cool, man. You can be able to see what you're on, what profile or DPI or what have you. I mean, you call it CPI, I guess, if you're weird. But that was just one of my favorite features about the whole mouse. So anyways, guys, especially for 20 bucks, I'd say this is a pretty good pickup. I like this mouse a lot. It looks nice, it feels like it's made out of great quality, and it's ambidextrous. So if you're a left-handed weirdo, then you can do that. Now, they say left-handed people are smarter than your typical right-handed person. I don't know all the math behind that. On-the-fly DPI swapping, all of it's just really cool. The scroll wheel's a little bumpity, and what I mean by that is a little tough to use at times, but it's overall not that bad, and I think this mouse is a great addition, or will be a great addition to the desk over there, that other workstation that you've probably seen in some other videos. Anyways, guys, as my dogs go crazy in the backyard, have a great day, night, whatever it is, and I'll see you in the next video that I do.
Why are you recording me? I'm not good.